Hey, long
What's
time no
up?
see. Enlightened ones.
Yeah, we're back.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Look, we know it's been a couple of weeks. We didn't get pre-Vegas out, but we got a good one for you for post-Vegas. And that gave you maybe a little bit of time to miss Michaela and
Yeah, I hope you guys did miss us. But if
I.
not, it's all right.
I mean, it's cool. You don't have to tell us that you didn't miss us, but we'll just assume.
Mm-hmm.
I am anyway.
Yeah, we
Because
we know.
we know. Yeah. It's been, like I said, it's been a couple of weeks. We've been running the streets, running the airports. It's been a busy time. So here we are trying to get acclimated back to the Midwest time change.
Yeah, I slept in this morning.
It
I
was
was still
great.
on Vegas time.
Same. It was hard. I was like, well, we're just going to keep on laying down. I don't need to be up right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was really nice having a day off right after we get back.
Needed. 100% needed. So, get recouped. It wasn't hot or anything. Nice, cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we went from like summer weather right into fall weather coming back to Kansas.
Best season is upon us.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it is really cloudy and kind of dreary out, but oh well, it's a
Hey,
good day to sleep in.
exactly. It was a good day for a refuel, rest, recover, and let's go from there.
Do you feel recovered?
Slightly, right? You still got to
Good.
like shake the cobwebs off of just travel in general.
Mm-hmm.
Embrace that Kansas air, humidity, and all that.
Yeah, I kind of miss the Kansas air.
That dry heat, that desert.
I mean, I like the desert too, but I kind of like coming back to Kansas and being like, yes, humidity.
I don't know if I miss the humidity, but I'm glad we weren't there when it was just stupid hot though in Vegas. That would have been terrible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. It was a little toasty that last day on Saturday when we got up.
Yeah, but it could have been way worse.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, I don't know, are you feeling nice and ready to go? Start your week off on Tuesday?
Yeah, I feel pretty good. I just slept most of the day. Kind of just laid around, did nothing. So I'm
Yeah.
ready.
Did you get on some beast food? Snack?
Yeah, had a smoothie and some kind bars.
Ooh, yeah. Okay. Lit. I got that kettle corn popcorn that I didn't pop with there. I brought it
Mm-hmm.
back and I'm excited to have it later.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. I don't have to cook. Like I just got leftovers on leftovers.
Oh, that's awesome.
Because when we got in yesterday, I slept, took a 3-hour nap, laid out. And I got
Mm-hmm.
up.
Same.
It was needed very much. We were just operating on a nap. We'll get into that later, y'all. But we were operating on a nap, traveling and everything. Came back, nap, woke up, took my shower, went over to my mom's because she grilled, tore that up, brought leftovers home, so I got stuff to eat. And
Nice.
then I got leftover Indian, so it's just like bow,
Yeah,
bow,
that's
bow.
awesome. Yeah, I want to start cooking some soup now that it's getting chilly.
Okay. What's going to be like your, first soup on the list? Are you excited to cook?
It's either chicken noodle soup or chili.
Okay. You can't go wrong with chicken noodle soup.
Mm-mm.
What kind of
No, I'm
noodles do you
pretty.
use?
Probably get the egg noodles, the
There you
frozen
go.
ones.
Yeah. I can make some chicken noodle. It does sound kind of flame.
Yeah.
Mm, that does sound. Maybe I'll make that this depending. Maybe I'll make that
All
this
right.
week.
If not, come over.
Yeah. Mm. And fall sports.
Yeah, football.
We're going to start. College football started this past weekend. We have the NFL starting this upcoming weekend. Great. I'm excited.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
Honestly, it's just like the game day Sundays. Have some
Mm-hmm.
chili, some Sunday food, kick it, not stress, just watch and be in your little element.
Yeah. Yeah, I was working Sundays last year, so I'm excited to finally
Mm,
have Sundays off so I can chill now and watch football.
difference.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, enlightened ones. We're here. We're back. Happy Labor Day, by the way. Hopefully, most, if not all of you, didn't have to work today. And if you did, I hope you got overtime or double pay. Fill those
Yeah.
pockets.
Overtime for sure.
Yeah. So, as Michaela and I were saying, we just got back traveling, Vegas, Jiu-Jitsu Con, Masters Worlds. Yesterday, officially, we went out there on a Wednesday, came back, everybody competed. Literally had everybody competing on every single day. And get into our recap. Let's just get into it. So I'm just curious, I said you did get to sleep in today, chill. How's like the body recovery feeling, just after, you had to compete a couple of days and just in
Mm-hmm.
general, just kind of overall, like you've had a long month.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel good for competing. Like, I feel pretty good. It's just my elbows are what's killing me right now.
Are they pretty sore
Like,
today?
yeah, I don't know if you can see, but my elbow bruised up. Like,
Oh,
all,
oh,
like, the inside of my
yeah.
elbow is all turning
It
yellow
looks
right
a
now.
little poofy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a little swollen. So I've been
Mm,
waking up, having to, like, straighten my arm out.
good idea.
But besides that, like, I feel good. Like, my neck's a little sore, but everything else feels pretty good.
Yep. Hey, that's a plus, heal up, throw some ice on there too, help with
Mm-hmm.
that inflammation.
Yeah. I'll drink my creatine.
Hell yeah. Yeah. So that's good.
Yeah. Yeah. Surprisingly, I feel good for competing like 4 out of the 5 weekends last month. Like, I feel, I feel good.
And then here in the next month or few weeks, are you doing St. Louis?
I think so. I haven't committed yet. I might do St. Louis and then I might go to OKC the weekend before. I'm not sure yet.
Okay. Is St. Louis IBJJF or no?
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
And then I might go to NAGF in Oklahoma September 20th. Maybe it's not like nothing's, I haven't thought about it too much yet. Like what I'm doing next,
Yeah.
because I kind of want a little break in between.
Absolutely.
That's Roxy.
Hi, Roxy. Yeah. Your body gotta have a little bit of recovery in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think about it, but when I got armbarred and my elbow popped, Matt was like, "Well, your elbows were hurting you before that happened." I'm like, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
And the bows are worn down.
Yeah, they are. Those joints are sensitive too. Doesn't take much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's kind of annoying, but it's all right.
Well, okay. All right. That's good to hear. Bye, Roxy.
All right.
Yeah. So, yeah. I don't know.
She's scratching to get back.
Yeah. She's like, come on, yo. Now I'll get back in that. Did you do any movement today at all?
Yeah, I did a little bit. I did some stretching, some resistant band stuff. Just stretching. Just trying to get the blood flowing a little bit,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
but not too much.
Yeah, nah.
Did you lift today?
Nope. I got up, I slept in, and then I got myself ready, and then we went to lunch and we just had a nice little walk downtown. That's all. I was okay with
Good.
that.
Yeah, good.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So we're here.
Yeah, and we're chilling.
Mm-hmm. All right. So recap from the whole trip esque, the whole competition. Everything started Thursday, and went on to Saturday. So myself, Michaela, Nikki, Dan all competed, and Robin all on Thursday. And then Michaela, Nikki on Friday. And then, good old Fred rounding us up
Fred.
on Saturday afternoon. So that was a packed weekend. Even though we didn't have as many competitors go this year, it was still kind of a packed weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, we were out watching and walking every single day.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun though.
Yeah, it was. We so we get there. I know, like Michaela and I got there super early. Wednesday, I mean, that was again like another nap the night before.
I slept the night before.
Yeah, like what time did you get done packing?
I mean, I guess probably around 11. All right, what? It wasn't a full night's sleep, but it was more than a nap.
Was it really a full night's sleep? Like, did you get up around like 4:30?
Yeah, but I mean, that's still like 4.5 hours of sleep,
That's
or
not a
five and a
full.
half.
That's an
It,
extended nap.
okay, but what do you consider a full night? 6?
At least
Well,
6
it was
to 8.
close. It was close to a full night.
Close wasn't 6.
All right. Well, we weren't operating on a whole lot of sleep most of this weekend.
Yeah. Yeah. So we got up. I know I went to bed probably around, I think it was like close to 1, maybe.
Dang.
Maybe. Yeah. Got
That's what.
up like 4:30, got on the road, made great time. Or no, got up at 3:30 because we had to be on the
Oh
road.
no.
Yeah, because we had to be on the road or so by around like 4:30ish, because we had to be at the airport or the park and go at 5:30.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah, so
did wake up
technically,
around
yeah,
4.
yeah. See, airport wasn't bad. Airport is airport, and so when we got in, it was only 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock Vegas time.
I think so. Yeah.
It was so early.
Yeah, but then we got to chill at the
We
hotel most of
did.
the days.
That was nice. That was needed. Just kind of put the feet up. Wasn't trying to do much. Recoup from travel. Get some nutrients in. So that was good. Thursday. So how do you remember waking up Thursday morning? How are you feeling?
I think I woke up pretty early whenever the sun came up. I remember being one of the first people up, just
Yeah.
chilling. But I felt good Thursday morning. Just woke up ready.
Yeah. Ready to go. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but I didn't compete till like 3 o'clock, so I had all day to kind of just hang out and wait.
Mhm. Just chill.
Mm-hmm.
Soak up all that energy.
Yeah, it has a lot of energy.
It was.
Just being in that building.
It was. Because as soon as you walk in, it's just like you have your own energy and you got everybody else's energy up in there.
Mm-hmm. And everybody's competing too, so everybody's energy is just like big dog energy.
Aggroed out.
Mm-hmm. Like walking with your chest up energy.
Just like radiating, just like stay at least at like a foot away from me, a couple feet away from me.
Mm-hmm. And that's everyone too. Like you got big dudes walking like that, and then you got small girls walking like that.
Even pushing strollers. I'm like, dang.
The moms even got that energy.
They really do. Yeah. It's fun. It was fun though. Yeah, I remember I was just ready to say, like, I was glad that I was going a little, I didn't have to wait all day on Thursday or even wait an extra day. That was great. I was happy to
Mm-hmm.
find out that I got to compete on Thursday because I was like, bet I don't have to sit here for 2 days, 3 days, just marinating.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like marinating.
No.
But I do feel better, or the second day I felt better than the first day. You know, like getting the nerves out of the way the first
Uh-huh.
match, and then like I didn't mind chilling the second day because I just already went through the process and felt good about
Yeah.
going into no-gi.
Mm-hmm.
But the wait up until your first match, that's what sucks the most, I think.
Just
Just
that
waiting.
anticipation. Yeah. And it's just like
Mm-hmm.
you don't know what you're going to get into. I mean, you do, but
Mm-hmm.
you don't. You know what I mean? Because unless you've competed against said people before or you've seen them or whatever, you're just going with a blank slate.
Yeah.
Like no even like face recognition, nothing. You're like, I've got a name, maybe. I don't know nothing else.
Yeah, but you don't look at your bracket till like the
I
day
don't.
of.
I'm good with that. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
it's
was
a good
okay for me.
approach.
Yeah. So when I got up that morning, like I said, I got up, was ready to go, whatnot, check my time, order a flight. So that's when I found out, like I said, came in no points, whatever. And I was going up against number one. I was like, sweet. I was like, mindset wise, I kind of said, well, I take said person out. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
And this will be a fun, I think it'll be a fun matchup. That's just kind
Yeah.
of what I was thinking. But like I said, I was ready to go, but it wasn't like can we speed this along? But I didn't
Mm-hmm.
want it to drag out, if that makes sense.
Yeah. No, you came out with good energy. Like you're aggressive and you're like moving quick. It was awesome.
Yeah, I said I need a good warm up. So I got myself a nice sweat in. Thanks for letting me move around, do a couple drills. Like I didn't need much in that. Like I said, I just needed to
Mm-hmm.
break a sweat, keep that going, get myself loose, get my hips, my back loose and stuff. Already, like I don't necessarily game plan, but you do, right? You already know what kind of takedowns you want to go for, if you want to pull or not. I had already said I wasn't pulling.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I'm gonna make them pull. We'll see what's going on. And we'll talk about that. Yeah, like our reflections after that later, after recapping and watching some things. But yeah, so before we get to mine, first person that went out of the crew, Robin got us started Thursday morning. I think that just kind of set some nice energy watching her compete and get after it.
Yeah, she looked good
Mm-hmm.
for like competing in a big tournament like that. And like she's pretty fresh, like coming back into competing after breaking her leg. So it's
Yeah.
just awesome to see that.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
she looked awesome. She was setting up the triangle many times. She had I think a couple sweeps.
Good entries.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, super competitive. She had the competition at Chewy, and that was the first one coming back from the broken leg, but this is still like and Chewy's pretty chill, but that's still, competition coming back in and getting those jitters out. But then, coming back a few weeks later to then come to basic like the biggest IBJJF event that they have outside of,
Mm-hmm.
international stuff. Kudos, Robin,
Yeah.
applause. And she ended up getting third overall.
Yeah. I'm
Yes.
not 100%. I just remember she won one, lost one.
Yeah. I have to go back. Yeah.
I'm sorry,
It was a
Robin.
long weekend, everybody. But Robin did great. I think, yeah. Yeah, she did. I think.
Either third or second, right?
It was one,
No,
yeah.
what
Well, no, it would have been no. I think actually she got, you know what? She may have got second.
we can look this up right now.
Yeah.
Sorry, Robin. We should know this.
We should. Uh I mean,
Well, we'll
we
find it.
yeah. Okay. Well, we're going to get back to you all on that. But I know she placed.
I'm trying to find. where all the pictures are.
I think they're on like What's Up app. Oh, let
Yo,
me go
what's
back.
up?
Dang. Bro, we had first round done. Well, maybe we didn't get podium picks. So maybe not. I think maybe not. I don't think so.
Dang.
Yeah, we would
All
have
right.
had it
Well,
in there.
Robin looked good.
She does.
She looked really good. Maybe she didn't place, but she
It doesn't
placed in our
matter.
hearts.
Yeah, clearly she placed in our hearts, but I'm like, gosh, she really did. No, but yeah, Robin did great. And then so we had a little time in between Robin, and then I was next to go. Like I said, I felt like I had a good warm up in. I was like, okay, like I was ranked 8th, and since I was going up against one, it's like obviously there's 8 folks in the division, so we'll see. And I didn't even have like, it was nice because wasn't in the bullpen very long. Once you got called up, at least for me, they just called me up, and I think within like 12 minutes or so, they were calling my name to go out there, and yeah, it felt good, and started going after it. So I was trying to work my arm drag, trying to get my grip set up, and then it's hard because once you both get a grip, and then she was a little taller than me and sitting back, so it was hard to bring her hips to me, and I didn't know. I was figuring she was waiting to pull guard.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't seem like I wasn't gonna pull guard anyway, but just the way she came out didn't appear that she was wanting to go for any kind of takedown. Is that Roxy's tail?
Yep. She's like rolling over on her back right now. She
Yeah,
missed me.
that
She's been following me all day.
Zoe too. I've just been so
Tap
yeah.
tap tap.
Yep, straight up. Yeah.
How'd
So
you
one,
feel?
hmm,
How'd you feel mentally, like going into your match? Did you
I
feel
felt
ready?
I did. It was one of those, I think, like I've always said, like it's naturally always going to have nerves for me, anyways. I'm always going to have nerves. There's always
Mm-hmm.
going to be, a little bit of anxiety of like, because of the uncertainty of what's going to happen. And like, I also felt like I was able to kind of like use that and not in an aggressive way, not in a I'm too lax kind of way, but I felt like I had a nice balance of we're ready to use this energy, and it felt controlled. I was
Good.
ready.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I just
awesome.
was just ready to go.
Mm-hmm. Nice. That's what we
Yeah,
like.
right. And it was funny because it was like, okay, so all refs are different. You just never know. And so
Mm-hmm.
they called stalling within 15 seconds. And I was like, all right. Which, hey, you only get 5 minutes to work, but 15 seconds was kind of crazy. Or 30, no,
Yeah.
45 seconds was kind of crazy.
Yeah, it was.
Um, And so then we get a second penalty because we go another 45 seconds. And like at that point, I was trying to snap her down. I was trying to kind of pull her into me. So maybe I could get her foot in front of me. Maybe I can get a single or something. But that just wasn't,
Mm-hmm.
she was kind of not necessarily backing up, but she just wasn't necessarily doing this. She finally kind of pulled guard. I don't know if she slipped into it or she actually like meant to it, but it kind of seemed like she started to go and then she kind of slipped into it because I also crowded her when she started to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then she almost tried to get me over, but I was like, nope, heavy hips, just surfboarding.
Yeah.
Sam, bring that weight down a little bit. And then once I was able to kind of feed that hand just to like peek that through just a little bit on that underhook, it kind of helped me settle in a little bit. And I was trying not to get over her head. I could hear Matt, and so like you can hear things, and it's like obviously the position you're like, I'm trying, I don't want to do what I'm doing right now. And
Mm-hmm.
that's for me to try to get back to where I want to be, risk it for the biscuit. But I was able to come back. And then once I was able to again lock the chest, and I just didn't beat that. I got a little lucky because I didn't beat that Nisha. She had a little bit of a hook under. So once
Mm-hmm.
I started to try to pass and I was able to get that crossface with the underhook in, once I clamped down chest to chest, I kind of saved the sweep, but I didn't get the pass. I don't know if that's where I got an advantage or if I got an advantage for almost, I'm not sure where their advantage came from. But she had
Mm-hmm.
also got an advantage as well. And then it was just kind of not necessarily defense, but just trying to break guard. And at one point in time,
Yeah.
I got up, I stood up and was able to get my knee in the middle. But man, she had
Mm-hmm.
that locked in. I was like, I know this hurts you. Like, I know this is hurting you right now. She had
Yeah,
clenched the.
yeah. I rewatched your match, and yeah, you had your knee in pretty deep.
It was in there.
Like your kneecap was gone.
Shin, bam, pulled the Heidi. It was because she had long legs.
Yeah. Yeah, she was big.
What, like this, like deceivingly big, but
Mm-hmm.
not too much bigger. I think she was just kind of like
No.
a little longer than me, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she looked bigger than you, but not by that much.
Yeah. Mm-mm. And
Like maybe
so,
maybe like 10 pounds.
you know, and I did come in 10 pounds light that morning.
Really?
Yeah, well, because I was figuring to myself, okay, I want to give myself some leeway just to eat a little bit and like hydrate, drink a little bit. So I wasn't gonna go hard in the paint. But traveling, you're switching stuff up.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then once all the nerves start coming out and whatnot. So that night I went to bed at like 170. And I'm like, okay, I'll probably wake up 168 or something. That would give me enough to like have a solid serving of like my hydro flask, a nice little breakfast, and then just kind of stay hydrated throughout the day. I was like, this will be great. Woke up
Mm-hmm.
165. I was like, dang. Well, let's
Yeah.
just hydrate and do that. So, which was fine. I was just, the only thing that was annoying was I had like started cramping that night, like my legs, like it
Mm.
woke me up. So had to get re-sodied them up, get some carbs in me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I felt, like I said, physically felt good. I ended up getting the ref's decision, which hey, I'm not gonna. It could have gone either way, and just like
Nah,
Matt
you were
was
more
saying,
aggressive.
yeah, that's true, right? But I'm saying, like, even then, so I was more aggressive, but I've also been on the other end of those decisions where it's like, how did I not get that
Mm-hmm.
kind of thing? So I would have been like, how did I not get that if I didn't get the decision? And if they gave the decision to her, I'd be like, figures. Unfortunately. But that's just, I don't never like to leave it up to the ref's decision, but that's just kind of how it goes sometimes. And so I was really
Mm-hmm.
happy to not necessarily get that first one out the way, but it felt nice after last year of not even, basically last year's match was just me playing defense the whole time. And so that was
Yeah.
nice to just get one at least competitive, get a victory in, and then chill. And then I was chilling and I didn't know who my second person was. Didn't see him, didn't even know who to look for. And Danny came up to me and he was like, "Oh, looks like the second girl's opponent didn't show up. So she ended up getting a bye. So basically was just gonna wait, give me some time, and then we are gonna go." And I'm still thinking, I'm like, where's this person at?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they called our names. I saw said person. I was like, oh, it's now again, even now just to give y'all a slight image, I'm just gonna call her the Terminator. Okay, it was like the female Terminator that they called her name. And again, hey, mentally, I was still okay. I was like, all right, like this person is yoked. This should be, I think I can match this energy. Like, feeling pretty good about my game plan. Let's go. She looks huge in the gi, but I'm good. That's where I was at on the walkout.
Mm-hmm.
So we get out there feeling good. And movement was all right. And it was it was the lockup, and then she pulled her elbow in, so I couldn't get my arm to like like come to the outside. And I was just like, I've never felt this strength before.
Oh no. That's not a good feeling.
You know? And I was like, because then there's like that split second because I've been doing this for a while, rolled with a lot of people, and there's like I can like last year, rabid animal. I was like, all right, we got to wrangle this energy in. We got to work with this. Okay, whatever. Like that's what you know. I can manage with it. This was one of those where I was like, I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to manage this, but we're still going to play the game. That's what the lockup was. Because what I was
Dang.
trying to was just like I couldn't move this person. And it was
Brick
just
wall.
like me move and literally just moving me back like I was a toddler. Like if you look back at that video when we first locked up, we started moving me back before she got that foot sweep. It was just like,
yeah. I'm gonna pull it up right now.
and hey, you know, no brag over here, but I'm just saying, like I'm fairly confident in my strength. Like I came in pretty good shape.
Yeah.
I felt
Yeah.
strong, and I'm telling you, we locked up, and it was something different. It was something different.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because I feel like you are way stronger now, you know, than what you were a year ago.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Yeah, she's
nothing.
just pushing you back, step by step, pushing you back, and then sets up that foot sweep.
It was nice. She like literally pulled me into, you know.
Yeah, she did. And then, yeah, then she's on
And then
top
it
of
was,
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Then it was like, damn. Yeah, it was just smashed. And then she was just like growling, like
Growling.
above me, and she was just like, oh. I was like, oh my gosh, like. And then she like kind of like she started to get the choke, like I'm saying, like just strong as hell. She gets the grip, and I'm like, oh no. I was like, you're not about to get this within a minute. I was like, absolutely not. So I like fought for my life to like get this grip back, and finally like kind of I was able to defend it, and she switched it to the arm bar. And then I got out of the arm bar, and I was like, okay, we're in closed guard. Like this, just keep working. And then it was funny because I was like, I keep hearing Matt say posture up, and I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, Matt, I am fighting for my life to posture up right now. Every time, every time I try to get, it was literally like she just, just yank me right back down. And then you have to address the grip. Well, I'll work on that with Heidi too, because I was like, I mean, we always say address the grip first, but which one in that situation? If I didn't address the grip, yep, she gonna start to choke. That's what she was looking for. But also, I was trying to work to get the knee down so I could like get a knee up or something. It just wasn't happening. And then finally, what?
I was gonna say we'll work on that.
We're gonna work on that, yeah. Well, then finally, I somewhat kind of get postured up. Like, I mean, it was like one of those like I finally got up and like got to my feet, and it was like I got to my feet, and it was just like she like just spun me around and bam, put me right back down. And then at that point, me trying to get back in, and then she got that finger in. I was like, oh no, and then just fully extended on me as that was all she wrote.
Yeah, and she's an MMA fighter, right?
Yeah, she is
a big MMA fighter.
Let's just say we saw her the next day at breakfast at Denny's with a tank top on, and she may give some of y'all big dudes in the gym a run for your bicep money. Just saying. It was crazy.
You know, I wish IBJJF had everybody do a grip strength test so that way you can compare yours to your opponents. Because that'd be crazy to know like what her grip strength is.
Yeah, comparatively. I want to know what it is like for all people. Her like with all people, what is your grip strength? Like imagine like it was basically almost like imagine a Jill times 3 with brown belt technique.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be crazy.
It was like, what is happening right now? Yeah. I
Dang,
mean, it was like
you've been getting rough opponents back to back years.
That's just kind of my luck, you know. It's one of this like, okay, look, is came up to brown belts. I was gonna get rabbit animal, like whatever that was coming to that. Like, so I don't think it was a size kind of thing. But then me coming back up to this size, I'm not even gonna say it was a reminder that I'm somewhat outsized in the heavy division, but it's like,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're just big. That's just what it's gonna be. I don't mind the
Yeah.
division, the heavy division, but it's also like, I don't know what you gonna do when somebody like that knows what they're doing and they
Yeah.
grab you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Dang, there's really no in between. You either got rabid animals or you got the really heavy big girls.
Oh, when she like walks, she said when I was talking, like she walks around comfortably, like between like 175, 180. So she was just like, so she was like, yeah, just like the last
Mm-hmm.
couple weeks I cut to get him. It's just like, and it's like not even just like all muscle, like it's just like solid,
Mm-hmm.
like a solid 180 woman.
Yeah, that's huge. Bulk up, Deja. We're getting big
I'm
for next year.
I'm gonna be in the heavy division. Got to bulk up out here.
Roxy's finally out.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, afterwards, like I was okay. Like obviously nobody likes to lose and I wasn't like, oh well either. I was just like, damn, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then seeing Matt and Heidi, they were just kind of like, what are you gonna do? You know?
Yeah.
Basically, that was the energy. I was like, yeah. But you know, good stuff to work on. And he said I was just happy that I got out there. I felt like I have, like, for me, I felt like I got a little redemption for brown belt for myself from last year, and I felt like actually even regardless of like beast mode, like I felt like I was still fairly like nice defensively competitive, even though that's what happened in the second match, which made me again like feel pretty confident with where I'm at this particular level and just keep working. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Always keep working.
Yeah, that's it. So we fueled up and then we were ready to get the party started. You were next, correct? Right after me?
I I think so. Did Dan go
Because
before
Dan and
me?
Nikki went at the same time. No,
Oh yeah.
well, you all kind of like somewhat ran into each other, like towards kind of like the like your during your at the end of your first, and I think one of your second, y'all kind of started to bump into each other.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I
So
don't
how did
think
you
I've
feel?
um I felt good. I mean, I was a little nervous for this. I think Jiu-Jitsu Con, like that's what gets my nerves up just a little bit, just because of how big it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew I was going to run into an opponent that I had a year ago. So like I knew if I won, I would see her, and that's what happened.
And that's what happened. So we'll walk us through that first match, and then we'll get to your second one. So first match, you look good. Like, and that went to the. Did that go to the distance, or did you get a sub?
It went the distance because I almost got a sub, but then he thought she tapped,
Yeah,
but she
that's
didn't
right.
tap. Yeah, like I had her arm and I went from top half to mount, and then I went to extend her arm and it looked like she tapped. Like replaying the video, it really looked like she tapped on me, but
Yeah,
the ref stopped it and then he asked, "Did you tap?" And she said no. So then he restarted us from the feet, which
which is crazy.
yeah.
Just reached
Yeah.
you fully extended and mounted.
I know. Yeah, I was confused, she was confused, like we didn't know what was going on. But it did look like she tapped though, so I don't know what that was. Like it was a
I thought she did too. It
and
was,
I
yeah.
didn't
It was
feel
like,
it, but like the arm was extended and I was about to apply pressure onto it. So I was going to get the tap in the next 10 seconds, if she didn't if that wasn't a real tap. So that
mm-hmm.
kind of sucked them resetting us, and then she got the takedown, and then we ended up in my closed guard, and I just kind of held on to her for the last of the 2 minutes and just won by points. Because it
Yeah.
kind of, I don't know, like I didn't know what was happening because I almost got that sub, so I was just confused. And then even after, at the end, she was like, my opponent, she said, "Yeah, I don't know what happened either. Like our ref just kind
Mm-hmm.
of messed up."
100%.
But I felt
Yeah,
good
nah,
the
yeah.
first one. Second one,
And
I
then how
just
much
got
rest
held
did you
in.
have in between?
I think 5, or it was more than 5. Because I went to the bullpen, talked to you guys for a few minutes, and then they were like, "All right, you're up
Mhm.
next." But they gave me time. Like I think I waited for like 5 minutes before going again. But I felt good. Like I felt ready to go again.
Yeah.
I just I knew like the my next opponent, I had her a year ago at Nogi Pans, and she held me in her closed guard. So I knew her game. I knew that's what she was going to try to do to me, and immediately she like sucked me into her closed guard. And then she got that overhook on my arm, and I was just stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that
And then
she was
she
working that
kicked
for a
her.
while.
Yeah, she was. And she was kicking her leg over my head and like kind of smacking me with it.
Oh. That's
Before she
annoying.
got the before she extended my arm and got the arm bar, her leg was just like coming over my head quick. Like she's pretty, like she works her closed guard. That's her thing, you know. So she was pretty
Mhm.
efficient with it, and her legs just kept smacking me. I think that's why my throat was sore the next day.
Oh, yeah.
I think either from like her pushing into my neck, or she might have hit me with it.
Ding, ding.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Yeah.
she had that overhook, and then she got the arm bar and extended my arm. I tapped, she extended a little more, and I was like, tap!
Yeah, don't keep taking my shit. What are you doing? I get it,
Yeah.
don't stop till the rest comes. And at the same time, we both know you got me. You don't need to keep going.
Yeah, so my arm popped with that, and it pissed me off because I heard the crunch, and I was like, "Ah, no,
Oh,
not another injury, you know?"
yeah.
But it'll work out, like, it's not too bad. It's just bruised, might be a little swollen, but it's alright. I was
Mhm.
able to compete the next day, so I was fine.
Yeah. It's alright. But yeah, this and how many well, because you had seen each other in no gi before. Had you seen each other in gi?
Um, I don't remember. No, it was just
Because I
no-gi,
remember
because
your
I
match was a no gi. Okay.
yeah, because it was no-gi pants last December. That's when I saw her last, so it was no-gi.
Oh, okay.
And that was more, and we're both at blue belt, and that was kind of more back and forth until she trapped me in her closed guard, and then tried I think she got a triangle and then reversed it into a mounted triangle, but she didn't finish. So, but she won by decision. Um,
Mhm.
yeah, and yeah, just got to beat her closed guard, got to beat her legs next time.
You will.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, usually when somebody beats me, I'm like, oh, I'll get them next time, but then there hasn't been a next time. But she's somebody I've actually seen twice.
Mhm.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
I gotta work on getting on a closed guard and keeping my arms in tight, because that's something I've kind of been lacking defensively, like protecting my arms.
Chicken winging it.
Mm-hmm.
We will really didn't chicken wing it because I play that overhook a lot too that she was playing.
Yeah, it was just such a tight grip. Like she had it perfect to
Mhm.
where I just kind of yank my arm out. And we were both in the gi too. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I haven't had that happen to me before, like getting stuck in that position.
Yeah.
So now I know.
Now you know. Download.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so then so then you were finishing up as then Dan and Nikki were about to get it. And they were literally on the mat right next to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. So like Nikki had her first one, or she had that one, and literally like as she was coming out, Dan was coming out too.
Mm-hmm.
Or I think she had just started, and then like Dan started like maybe a minute or two after she started. So it was like watching her, and then she had that who she I don't know if it was like an aggressive wrestler or whatever, but I mean she was
The
trying like
lady that
not a lot, like a lot of
the lady that dragged
yeah, it
her.
was like he was uh-huh. We're like, why is Nikki smiling? He's like, because her gi was slick.
I mean, she slid across the mat.
Yep. Yeah, she did. But you know, she was trying her game. She tried to throw up some like some choke. I don't know if it was a loop choke or something. She was, you know, and then she just kind of got stuck under homegirl for a little bit, and then that was the match, and so lost by ref's decision. But still looking good, moving around. You always take things away. You always take things to work on, and we always have reflections on this is what I got into. Maybe this is something that I keep finding myself in, you know, and whatever. It's like I said, we call it a journey. There's no arrival to it. I think, like I said, I think Nikki's guard, you know, still looking good. And it's just a matter of, all right, reverse pivot. What does that look like after this competition? And
Yeah.
then I was gonna say as she was going, then Dan started.
Yeah, how did Dan start?
Yeah.
Because I don't remember the beginning. Did he pull?
I'd have to look back at the video. I don't remember if he pulled or not, or if he. Yeah, I think he did. Maybe I don't remember the guy getting a takedown, or maybe the guy did get a takedown. Because Dan's dude looked kind of young and spry.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't think I saw that one with the really young dude.
Yeah,
I
he
saw him
looked kind of
afterwards.
spry.
I saw him after, and somebody was like, "That was Dan's opponent." It's like, what?
Yeah, I mean, Dan, he's always getting moving around. Dan competes the most out of everybody. Goes to the most competitions, and you know, again, right? Like I said, we all have reflections, and you know, for Dan was able to just kind of. I know he's still in his process, just like everybody's still in their process. Like, what does that look like for me moving forward? I learned from said match, and yeah, I've been on, you know, losing in the first match because IBJJF it's a one and done, so that never feels good. You don't get that a round robin, right? Get my head together, get a second match, and so that's always tough, you know, when you get knocked out in the first round because you're like, damn, like I just want to get after and get another one in immediately.
Yeah, and then we had Nikki go the next day, right? Just me and Nikki.
She went again. Yeah, you and Nikki. And so Friday then, and that was like a later, like they ended up moving you earlier, like 2 hours, didn't they?
Well, I was originally supposed to go at 1, and then they moved it to 4, and then I think I went at 3.
Oh, that right, moving back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which was good. I
So I
like
was like,
going
dang,
between 1 and 3.
your prime time.
When I'm able to wake up and get caffeine in and move.
Yeah. And so how are you feeling kind of getting into, because you started off first, so how was that first match for you? How are you feeling?
I felt good. I felt better the second day than the first day. Like I didn't feel as nervous or anything. I felt pretty good just was ready to get out there. Um, Felt good. Trying to remember who my second match or my no-gi match was against a tall girl. It was against a
Mm-hmm.
like a girl that was I think she was as tall as me. We're about the same height.
Yeah, I was like, is she
She,
taller than Michaela or?
maybe. Yeah, we were pretty close. I think she put me in her close guard and then tried overhooking my same arm, my bad arm. I was like,
Yeah.
ah, no, not
Mm-hmm.
again. So that's when I just hunkered down and just like tried protecting both my arms and then breaking out of her close guard. And I think I eventually got out, got to top half, and I just pressured into her the whole time. I don't know if I got mount or not, but I just stayed on top and had control the rest of the match. So a pretty chill
Mm-hmm.
match.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Got out of that, and then you had your second one, which was quick.
Yeah, it was so fast. Yeah, it was like 40 seconds. She tried taking me down and I reversed it. Like I tripped her. And then I tried putting her in a scarf hold for like half a second. And I knew she was going to roll out of that. So I jumped to get on her back and then we rolled through. And I ended up snagging her arm. extending it. It was nice.
Done. For the gold. Champ.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. It was only a 4 women's bracket, so it wasn't like huge, but it's still kind of wild to be like, all right.
Yeah, gold's gold.
Like gold at purple
2
belt too.
wins. Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild. And now Matt can't give me shit for not winning gold.
That's right. Checkbox, check mark, got it.
Yeah. Yeah, so now I just gotta, I don't know. I gotta do it again, I guess. Because that was kind of the goal of mine to like get like more than second place. So
yeah.
I'll do it again.
That's the next goal. Double goal.
Double goal. I think I just want to do no-gi though for the rest of the year.
I mean, like I said, but double gold. Just add on.
All right, next year. Next Jiu-Jitsu Con, I'll try double gold.
Yeah. Exactly. So we had that, and then for Nikki's, she had 1 at no-gi. And, you know, I know she was bummed. I think armbar. Was that a decision? No, I think, yeah, that was an armbar. You know, again, things happen. Reflection is always a good thing. You don't get those experiences. The reason we go to these comps is because you don't get those looks, your size, your age, and whatnot, just regularly in the gym. So that's always a plus, being able to compete with someone within your same category, at least, just so you can have that kind of movement.
Yeah, it is different too. Like it's not as intense in the gym as it is during competition. Like what I've noticed being at purple belt, the subs are coming on way quicker than what they were coming on at blue belt. You know, like blue belt, I was able to fight out of stuff, but now it's like, oh, when girls grab the sub, like they have it locked in immediately. So it is different.
Yeah,
we gotta up the intensity at
like
the
you got to
gym.
address it right then. Oh, my offense is attack mode.
All right, well, armbar me, Deja.
Just throwing stuff. I will. Arm bars. They're coming. They're coming. So let's see. So up until this point, until we get to Fred, we've got a couple bronze, we got a silver, we got a gold. So I feel like we're looking pretty good as a team for our squad. Great matches, great. Everybody was showing up, and then Saturday, Fred the Shred.
Fred's day. Fred the Shred.
Fred the Shred. Now, enlightened ones, remember, we said, and he is not confirmed or denied whether he is or is not a vampire. The jury is still up, and there's just more convincing evidence leaning towards a yes, that Fred is in fact a vampire, a daywalker.
We all know Fred.
You're not fooling anybody now at this point, to be honest.
Yeah, that vampire blood helped him out this weekend.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, so Fred, you know, Masters 5. Context, I think Nikki's a Masters 4, or maybe she's Masters 5 too. No, I think she's 4. I'm Masters 2, and I think Nikki's.
Did Nikki go down to adult this year?
She did adult for no-gi.
Okay, I got you.
So she had to, right? She had to do adult no-gi, which she did. So regular division, I know she had lost that one, but then she signed up for the open class. And yeah, that's all adult. And then gi was her Masters 4. So yeah, Fred's Masters 5 out here, and he's looking like a Masters 2. When you see some of the other people in his Masters 5 division, you're just like, they look like they might be Masters 6 or 7.
Yeah, Fred looks 40. Everybody else looked like 60.
Literally, and movement and aesthetic.
Yeah. And the old man twitch movement.
It was that like real origin movement. Yeah, when Dan pointed out, he's like, I think these guys are in Dan or in Fred's division. And I was like, I looked, I was like, oh my, they are. Hey, one was scrappy, one was scrappy though.
Mm-hmm.
One of them was scrappy. So it's always I really enjoyed watching Fred's process competitively. Former D1 QB athlete, like we're talking about, that's just a whole. We could talk about student athlete all day, and like that's just kind of like a different kind of mindset, a different kind of experience. He's in rare company when it comes to addressing nerves and working with that, and his preparation and he's like chill about it. You know, he's not out here like, gotta, but you know, he's focused, intentional, and chill. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, me too. It was cool to see.
Mm-hmm. And the fact that he had to go on like the last day. So he's having to watch everybody mingle, like, and he was underweight, so he really didn't have to like watch his weight or anything like too much. And he was snacking, eating his stuff, but keeping it clean.
Eating tacos. He had
All
like
the
what?
tacos. Yeah, he went to 4
Tacos
times.
4 times.
It's like, all right then, Fred, get it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he looked good.
Yeah,
But he get
so he
Kimura.
did. So he came out. So we nicknamed Fred the Shredder, Fred the Shred, because he took 2 shoulders with him from Vegas and snatched them. So his first match, looked really good, battle. But as we know in the gym, and if you don't know, you're going to know if you let him catch your wrist. Once those QB hands get on your wrist and your hand disappears, it might be over for you. It's a
Mm-hmm.
good probability that it's going to be over. And that's what happened in this situation. He was patient, locked it in.
Yeah, gave the dude plenty of time to tap.
Plenty of time. And the dude, like, it was so bad. Like, look, people, look. Now wasn't CJI. So we're not competing for $1 million or $100,000, anything like that. Most of us have to go to work on Tuesday. And we pay to go.
Mm-hmm.
Just tap.
Yeah, this dude reached back with his opposite arm. Instead of being prepared to tap.
He used the tapping hand to try to reach back. What did you think you were going to do? How did you think you were going to let go? Your coaches failed you.
Tap!
Like, come on. Come on.
Yeah. And how old is Masters 5? 51 and up?
I think so. Mm-hmm.
So this dude is 51 or up, and he just let his shoulder get wrecked. That's crazy.
Literally, because then it's fully extended. Fred gets the sweep, and then he taps after and then he tries to like pull, like get himself up, and like I thought his shoulder was dislocated for a second.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what it looked like. Yeah, that's so crazy. Opening round 2. It's not even like the finals. This dude won't tap for the first round.
Opening round, blood sport. Bleed in, bleed out. Like, come on, dude. What? So yeah, Fred took that shoulder with him. And then it was on to a second one. And then the second match, it was a guy that kind of like the first 2 people, like they still looked a little older than Fred, but they looked a little closer in like youth to Fred.
Mm-hmm.
And so like the second dude he went against was like a strong guy, and I think it was a nice little battle. And it was so funny because was this the guy that where like he almost tried to throw in an ankle lock?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he did. Yeah, because he was trying to pass. Fred was trying to pass, and I think the dude was holding on to his sleeves. So Fred tried ankle locking while this dude had sleeve grips, and Heidi
No,
just
he was
saying
about
no.
to. Yeah, peekaboo. Yeah, like so Heidi was like doing like the the shining in between these curtains, like peek in, coaching us, which was great. And yeah, it was the funniest stuff. Like Fred said that he went to go, and she just like deadpan, just cold. It's like, no, don't do that. Like I said, she had to say it that way, or
Mhm.
he really would have just been like, "Are you like I'm gonna go ahead and do it."
Mhm. That's what he said too. He really wanted to do it right there. But it was a good thing he didn't though, because he was able to pass and walk around just right after that.
All right, back to Fred. So we had like so when Fred he gets topside and he locks in that Kimura, and at some point again, when you're locked in and your shoulders are tight or something's tight, when you just need to go ahead and tap versus trying to fight out of something.
Mhm.
Shoulder number 2 taken.
Yeah, and Fred gave him time too, right?
He did. Like it wasn't one of those he locked it on and bam, it was like it was a slow kind of control, and then he finally got him.
Yeah, that's crazy. Being 51 years old. And when you're in Americana, you know you're stuck in an Americana.
Yeah.
And
You,
this
you
dude just let it go anyway.
So, bam, there was 2. So then at this point, I think we're now in the semifinals. So Fred gets to the semifinals for match 3, and I think that was a pretty back and forth tough one.
Mhm.
It's cuz he got the ref's decision.
Yeah. I don't remember that one.
I don't know, but he had some tough ones. So I was feeling cooked for Fred. I was like, "Man, I'm tired watching you right now." It's a lot of grips, it's a
Mhm.
lot of kind of static positions. Yeah. But he gets the W, and then we go to the finals match, and that guy, um I think he had 2 before Fred. Like he may have had like 2 buys. So at this point, this was Fred's 4th match. And I think this
Mhm.
was this guy's 2nd.
Yeah. And this dude was Irish.
Yeah. Yeah. And he knew he controlled Fred, he controlled the pants, he point player, and that's just what it was.
Mhm. Yeah, they reset them a couple times for illegal pant grips, and the
Mhm.
Irish dude's family, they were cussing in Irish with their Irish accents, and it was hilarious.
Hey, don't cheat, bro. No, he didn't do it on purpose, but you can't do that.
Mhm. Yeah.
Mhm. So, yeah, they had that. So Fred the Shred with silver medal out here.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So we had, what's that total? We got a gold, we had 2 silvers, a couple bronze, maybe another bronze in there. Um, and yeah, our squad.
Yeah, we did good. Our little squad from Kansas.
Yep, a little squad from little Lawrence, Kansas. So, congrats to all the Vegas competitors. Just like I always say, getting out there, especially getting out there with all those kinds of people in Vegas, like that's a whole other kind of set of nerves. So, for everybody just to get on the mats is a win because literally a lot of people aren't doing stuff like this, facing your
Mhm.
anxiety and all that good stuff. And a special shout out to Robin, baby blue out here.
Yeah.
She got promoted, so now we have another blue belt lady in the mix.
Hey. Yeah, we need to have her on the pod. She'll be our next guest whenever
She
we get that
is.
planned.
Well, now that we're back, we're all set. We'll get the sketch, and so we'll get Robin in here and talk about her. I said she's had a pretty interesting year experience of just getting back on the mats, rehab, and all of that, and now she could say she's a blue belt. And it'd be
Mhm.
interesting to hear what her journey has been like even before that, and starting out as a white and staying the course.
Mhm. Yeah, that's coming.
Yes, it is. Um, well, with that said, I'm curious, like, have is there anything kind of maybe sticking out to you reflection wise from any of your matches? What you're wanting to kind of start to kind of focus on, work on, or you just kind of like, nah, it's
Mm,
still fresh.
yeah, it is still kind of fresh because I feel like I have a lot to like, I gotta sort through a lot, you know, like,
Yeah.
I've had quite a few matches this month, so it's a lot to sort through, like, I
Yeah,
don't
it
know, like,
is. It is.
I think one of the bigger ones is working on and getting out of close guard and protecting myself while in close guard, um,
Hmm.
but I also gotta learn, like, leg lock defense, ankle defense, like, I just gotta learn how to protect my long limbs.
Yeah, it's true.
I think that's where I'm at, and I'm seeing how much more technical everybody is, so stepping that up. Stepping up the
Hmm.
defense so I can
Be
protect
more
myself,
assertive.
like yeah. So, I don't know, there's a lot. I'll probably
That's a good
have
start, though.
yeah, I'll have better answers in a week once I'm able to sort through everything, kinda think
Hmm.
about it and chill.
Yeah, that's good then.
Mhm. Yeah, is there anything that really stood out for you?
Um, Mm. I mean, like I said, I it's still kind of fresh too. But I think some of the biggest reflections, like I said, is just continuing to be really intentional with playing, but being, like I said, being balanced and finding that play intensely, because that's where I get creative. That's where I open up. I just start having fun with a lot more stuff. Not that I'm not fun, but it just makes it a lot more of like I just look at things a little differently. And so it
Mhm.
it helped me work through those competition nerves a little better, even though they were there and I was aware of them and worked with it, not against it or anything. And I'd have to look more at the matches. And I think like for me, because I'm also stubborn, but that's just I like the dark arts. I love the gi. And it's like, yeah, I'll do some competitions, I think, in no-gi and stuff, but, I really want to get that win or just continue doing better in the gi because it's a difficult puzzle to solve. And I think,
Mhm.
looking at some of the matches, like, yeah, had they not had these grips on me or something, maybe I would have been able to fight a little more, maybe not. I'm not sure, but those are things I wanna figure out, like, how to, like, being a little better, or just having more counters or something when people do grab certain things on the gi so I can get out of closed guard, so I can, like, on stand up, with the Terminator. I think,
Mhm.
not even in hindsight, probably would have been good, but we didn't like, she had to buy, basically, like, her first match, so didn't even know what she was gonna do, but probably on her, I've like I said, still wasn't gonna do a takedown, so I think if had she sprawled on me, that would've been bad too, but I think
Oh,
probably
yeah.
maybe, like, pulling guard on her would've been good because that's how she actually lost the
Mhm.
finals match is because the woman who won, who got her black belt on the stand, she was like, "I've never pulled guard before." And, but she was like, "You're so strong." Like, I was just like, "F this, I'm pulling guard." And
Mhm.
literally when she pulled guard within, I think, like, pretty quick, 15, 20 seconds, she got a basic sweep, like just that ankle hold the gi pant sweep on
Mhm.
her. And so maybe that, I think that could have been nice. I feel like me and the person that won, maybe that would have been a fun match to kind of have. So just combos, just as like I said, just sharpening up chains. If I don't get this or not getting to a point if somebody grabs me where, okay, if I'm getting pulled back, okay, what's my option? That's not
Mhm.
pulling them on top of me to pull guard, but, like, what would be good counters to that? So, I think it's just more counters. I think, like, when you get like, I've noticed that jump at brown belt, so things do come on quicker, as you're noticing at purple belt, and it's like I said, things are just a lot like, once somebody has something, they just have it, and
Mhm.
brown, like, that's
Yeah.
like, once you're locked in, it's just really difficult to get out of stuff once somebody
Mhm.
just for they get established.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm noticing. Yeah. Yeah, you did remind me I do need to work on my closed guard and my guard too. 'Cause that's something I realized this weekend. Like when I was when I had my closed guard, I was like, "All right, what do I do?" You know, like
Yeah.
it's not muscle memory. So that's something
Not
I'm gonna have
natural
to.
to you right now.
No, no. And I've been avoiding playing guard for months. So that's something I gotta work through now. I think it's about time that I start learning and getting
So
more
you have an
technical.
option. So you have
Mhm.
options.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
like,
I got
I'm
options and I'm
comfortable.
not freaking out. Yeah, I'm
Exactly,
not.
I'm yeah, it's just like, okay, if I get swept, like, I know, like, I got multiple options to try to get myself back up or keep myself safe
Mhm.
or what but that takes time, like I said, like, you're in this stage of literally starting to develop what you like and what that looks like, um and I know we like the YouTube special moves and the chains and stuff, but at the same time, again, sharpening those fundamentals and things like that because people are hitting basic fundamental stuff, right?
Mhm.
Basic foot sweep, literally, like that's what won that brown belt championship match because she was able to get the sweep immediately from that and just kind of stay protected, being able to just protect yourself, keep your elbows in, but also being able to add those in to change. So maybe you are given the opportunity to open up more to maybe do some more fancy combos or whatever that might looks like. But that's also the one of the fun things of being at competitions like that because you really get to see all kinds of multiple fun games and just how tight people's technique is.
Mhm. Yeah. Gotta tighten things up.
Tighten it up. Yep, always. So always more to reflect on. Um, Also, like we talked about competition wise, everybody's not a competitor. Like we said, not pushing or anything. You do what you do on your journey, and there's nothing wrong with whatever you decide to do. And what I will say is, every time I compete, I don't like competing. I'm not a person that like thrives on like yes, because anxiety, but I I never regret it afterwards. There's always things that you take away afterwards, and I feel like just with not even your technique, but just like with the teammates and everything and the overall experience that you get at something like a Vegas or Branson, where you get to be with your teammates in that shared space. That's a major benefit of being able to go to just stuff like this. I get it, right? It's expensive, money, finances, but if you really can just start planning ahead and get yourself to go to something like this, just to kind of see other competitors be exposed, 100% do that.
Mhm. Yeah, are you thinking about going to Nogi Worlds?
Thinking about it, if I can make it work, we will
Sweet.
definitely do that. Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Mhm. I know Nikki's looking at it too.
Mhm. Yeah, I think Matt wants to convince Fred to do it. Get the whole squad to go back.
Fred should absolutely do it. Yeah. Get a little small crew. That'd be nice. Like I said, and that one tends to be a little more in and out, a little more chill than World and Jiu-Jitsu Con, but still really good competition.
Mhm. Yeah, that'd be nice for it to just be a little more chill.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So look that stuff up. It was a great experience in Vegas overall. And if you weren't there, can't give you the specifics, won't go into the specifics, but let's just say outside jujitsu, we all had a really good time together out in the streets in Vegas and getting to experience all the Vegas fun for at least a couple of those days.
Mhm. Yeah, it was fun time.
Hmm.
Did you see did you see any famous jujitsu people at the event?
I did walk past a couple. Obviously, we saw Fionn when she walked
Mhm.
past us. I saw Jacare Souza. Like I watched him in UFC, Jiu Jitsu Phenom too. He walked past me. I've met Cyborg before. I think I saw him there. Um, Tannen Dalpra. I was like, oh snap! Like I've been watching your headquarters
Yeah.
passing. Like that was cool to see him. It's just kind of cool to see people in person. Like what do they look like?
Mhm.
Like they're building
Yeah.
stuff. So that's
Yeah.
who I saw. Did you see anybody?
I saw Marcelo Garcia. and
Oh
Fionn
yeah, I did see him too.
and Bernardo. And that was about it. I didn't see anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Thought it was cool. Me and Fionn were warming up at the same time.
Aw, snap. Heck yeah. Just like,
Yeah. Yeah, just a little glance. It was kind of cool that people didn't just like spam them while they were there. All
yeah.
these like famous people, everybody was really respectful and kind of let them do their own thing. Like nobody was hovering
Mm-hmm.
over Fionn while she was warming up,
Yeah.
which is nice because that'd be annoying.
Exactly. You know, she's got to be out here competing, so let her get her stuff in, get her warm up in.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, speaking of Fionn won her debut, Masters 1 black belt adult division. But that, I mean, I think what was her name? Let's see. What was it? Gabby Pasiana? She won. I think she also made her, uh, what'd she get? I know she was there too, and she competed, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, great event. Saying there's a few team wins. I think it was like Team Alliance was out here. Ados. I think maybe Checkmate too. Hey, Brown Theory. If we get some more competitors, bring the whole gym. We start play, get these points. We can get ourselves up there too. So you never know.
Yeah, no gi worlds. Let's go.
Come on, peeps. Playing around. Well, continuing on to Vegas and recap CJI 2. Greg Jones Invitational 2 also happened this weekend. Immediate thoughts after it ended yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, I did not watch the finals yesterday, but I watched part of it, part of Saturday's event, but it was like 8 hours long, the whole
Yeah, it
thing.
was.
And I don't think the women competed until way, way into the morning.
They didn't. Well, when we like the first day they competed like they were set to go like 11
I think
or maybe like
so.
10 at night. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I liked watching. It was just a different format than the first CGI.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And you know, there was some financial stuff and everything going on. And originally everybody thought like the first time where it was all gonna be free on YouTube. And then like that morning of, they were like it's gonna be on Flow. But then the second day ended up being live on YouTube. So I'm not sure. But there was a crap ton of ads.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was just a lot.
Yeah, I always got the ads. Some of them are funny though, like the the Craig Jones ads.
Yeah, they were. They were. So some notable some notable wins that came from that was what was it? Team Well, first, Helena, she ended up submitting Sarah Galval with a Oki lock. I was like ankle lock or knee looked pretty nasty. When she threw that on. They had a first pretty competitive back and forth round 1. Sarah, she was doing a really good job with her pressure passing. Like she's a really good person, I think, to be to watch and look at how she does a lot of her pressure pass, a lot of chains, and she deals with the leg lock entries and stuff really well. And Helena was just doing Helena, stayed active in her
Mm-hmm.
guard, and finally she caught what she needed, and that's all she wrote.
Yeah, I watched her versus Adele's match, which was
What'd you think about
interesting.
that one?
It was interesting watching Helena on top trying to pass, because
That was weird.
normally she's on the bottom, so it was different seeing her And did you see her hair flopping
Yeah,
everywhere?
they addressed it the next time she came out because that was ridiculous. That should not
Yeah.
have happened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was cool though seeing Adele's guard, seeing how she plays. Um,
Yeah.
might look more into Adele.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was somewhat competitive. It was nice ref's decision on that one.
Mm-hmm.
And Helena did her thing. And then I mean, at least for like getting to the finals, we had Craig Jones submitted Chael Sonnen twice with a buggy choke.
Yeah.
Not just submitting him, putting him to sleep twice, which I'm like, this is really embarrassing. I get Chael was a last minute replacement. He's an older dude. We all knew he was gonna lose anyway, but like that, I mean, come on. And for his health, they didn't do a third. It didn't need to go on to a second, but Chael's out here. No, dude, you just got put to sleep twice.
Mm-hmm. Really within like 5 minutes. Or
Not good
less
for your
than
health.
that. Mm-hmm.
Not good for your health at all. Okay, and then we had B team defeating New Wave via technical decision to win the $1 million prize. So people were feeling a little salty about that for whatever reason, but that's what happened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just saw today that somebody's giving $1 million to New Wave.
Yeah. Who?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Some rich person.
All right. Get it. Get it. So I really enjoyed the layout. Again, UFC may have snatched the idea. But I'm here for the 3 rounds, the pit, whole concept.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the teams too. I think it was just like a really long event. You
Yeah.
know?
I feel like we should be able to we should do something like that locally.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah, let's do it.
Yo, Michaela and I, Chokes and Consciousness, said that first. Just so y'all know, that was dropped right here, right now. We said it first.
All right, we're going to build a pit in Dan's barn. And then we'll host events in Lawrence. Let's go.
We out here. So keep your ears open, your eyes open so you can see what's going on. And it's coming.
Ooh, and Dan can be our camera guy too.
Film. We got it all. We got it all.
Nice. I like this idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Same.
Yeah,
So,
we'll throw it out there.
Just wait. We'll come up with a name too.
All right.
Well, that's it for the long Vegas weekend. There was a lot of solid grappling going on. And a couple mentions outside of grappling. Just to kind of segue into this, but Luke Rockhold, hang it up. WTF, OMG. He had his boxing debut against Darren Till, former UFC challenger, Luke Rockhold, former UFC middleweight champ. And we all knew that Luke Rockhold is not a striker. He's kicks and he's a grappler. You need to just go back to doing competitive jiu-jitsu, hang up the striking, leave it alone. I think modeling might be done at this point. I don't know, but you can't get folded like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was rough.
That was real bad. Whoever his true friends are.
It was quick too, right?
No, I don't know if he got knocked down in the first or if there was a few rounds, but he had got knocked down in the round before, so he got saved. That was all she wrote.
Yeah. Did he do bare knuckle boxing?
And got his whole situation wrecked. Had to go get dental work. Mike Perry.
Mm-hmm. I was going to say if he hasn't tried that one yet, that's going to be the next one, but he's already done it, so. Yeah, he should probably be done.
It's wild. Right. It's wild. Hey, maybe Tony Ferguson is back out here in these streets.
Yeah.
Because Tony Ferguson got himself a win.
Yeah, first one in 6 years.
You are not going to be able to tell him nothing. They told me I was too old. They told me I was done. But he wins in Misfits Boxing 22. Pressure, he said, is off of him. Losing streak is gone. So Tony Ferguson with the W. Was it like a
Yeah.
knockout too?
I think it was a TKO. I think he just kept landing shots.
It was. It was a TKO. Got himself a little title. That's
Yeah.
good for his morale. You know,
Mhm.
good for morale.
You're never too old.
You're not. Keep chasing those dreams.
Did you see that Holly Holmes did wrestling this weekend? She did.
No, what?
She was called on a 48-hour notice to do American Freestyle Wrestling. At 41 years old, she went and did it. She lost, but I think it was 9-7, so it was close. Or I mean, I
Like
don't
for
know American
what?
Freestyle.
Like what would that be like? You know who would be good to call? Holly Holmes.
Holly Holmes.
I'm curious what thought process went into that.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that is kind of a random decision to pick Holly. I mean, why not?
Why not? I guess. All right then, little Holly Holm. Well, hey, people are still out here getting it. You're never too old, Luke Rockhold. Yes. Tony Ferguson, no. You don't know which way these things can go. So Holly Holm, maybe you'll come back and get a win if you actually have some training in there.
Do you think she would come back to the UFC?
I hope not.
If Amanda, no, not Amanda. Who am I thinking
Kayla?
of? No, not Kayla. Who else is there? Oh, Rhonda. If Rhonda comes back out of retirement, do you think Holly Holmes would come back?
I think she would. I really think she would. Like, we got to do, a rematch. We never had the rematch.
The women's division is going to be so old.
Oh my God, the geriatrics.
35 and up.
Hey, that's me. But the mileage on those ladies. That's something different.
You're not trying to compete in the UFC,
No, I'm talking about them though. Mm-hmm. Their mileage is,
Oh yeah.
They're not at 35, sure. Like Holly Holmes probably like 60 some years old. We've seen he's gotten knocked out viciously in boxing. You've seen that, correct? That was bad. We've seen that. She's gotten knocked out in the UFC.
Maybe that's why she was up for wrestling. She's like, all right, I won't get hit. Or submitted.
I mean, maybe, yeah.
I need to watch it.
Wrestling sucks. You can't even tap. You just have to sit there and suffer.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Yeah, well, she got pinned and she just said you couldn't tap. You just got to sit there and just take it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't wrestled, so I don't know. But can't be that bad.
That's better than taking KOs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll see who comes back once this Kayla and Amanda fight happens.
Yeah, which they haven't set a date for that yet, have they?
No, I think I keep seeing rumors and they keep pushing it back, so I'm not sure.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Well, speaking of older fighters, RIP, I think, yeah. Did you see, I think it just came out, The Rock, the latest movie that came out, The Rock's in, The Smashing Machine, Mark Kerr story.
Yeah, I haven't seen that yet.
I think it just premiered, like, and he's looking super lean now after gaining all that weight. Well, he didn't really need to gain weight. He was already huge because it's The Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, he had a weight loss transformation after that. But it is based on true story. So, Smashing Machine: The Life and Times of Extreme Fighter Mark Kerr is a 2002 American documentary film directed by John Hyams about the mixed martial arts career and personal life of Mark Kerr. So, go check it out. It's on Netflix right now.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I don't have Netflix, but
Same, because they were on some dirty stuff. So, I'm not even going to give them a shout out. I'm just shouting the movie out. But Netflix, get out of here.
Yeah, whenever I'm at somebody's house who has Netflix, I'll watch it.
Yo, let us know who's got Netflix out here, yo. We can watch that. Okay. Future comps coming up. You said St. Louis next month?
All right, I might do these. I don't know yet, but I might do
No, I'm just talking about in general for the people. Yeah.
in general. There's AGF,
Well,
and do you want the list?
not a full list, but maybe some local ones or something maybe coming up that maybe other people might be interested in. It's not on their radar, but like St. Louis is fairly close.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
And that's
September
IBJJF,
27th.
right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then there's IBJJF Nashville, October 18th through 19th. And we got AGF
Is Matt going to that
Wichita.
one?
Yeah, these are all comps that Matt's planning on going to. So I'll probably just tag along and I'll
Okay.
probably go. I just haven't decided yet.
Mm-hmm.
But AGF Wichita is November 8th. And then IBJJF Atlanta is November 15th through 16th. So if I do these, that's a lot of comps. So I'm not like I don't know what I'm doing yet. But Nogi Worlds is December 11th, and then ADCC Charlotte's December 20th. So those are all that we're kind of looking into. And then Queen of the Mats is in October, the next one.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
if you're thinking about doing that, we should get a squad to go up to KC and compete.
Squad. Yeah, I'd be down. Also can flow. Oh, just gave me that. Yeah. We're gonna get that in next month.
Yeah, I'll spam subs. I'll try to take them out.
Bam and subs. That's right.
Yeah, this past one was kind of cool, but I was kind of I feel like all of us were just kind of feeling each other out. Like we weren't pushing the pace too much because it is kind of unlimited rounds until you start subbing people. But
Right.
next one, I'll go a little harder.
Mm-hmm. You're like, yeah, pushing it now. Might see that the one who won last time.
Yeah. Yeah, the little 20-year-old brown belt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just gotta keep my legs away from her. She heel hooked me, and I didn't want to risk it, so I tapped.
Good decision. So stuff we'll just be working on.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So those are some good competitions coming up. Anybody interested? Holla, coordinate, check stuff out, look at the registration, look at what you can do, what you can't do, talk it out with other people, whatevs. Get in there. It's always nice to have stuff coming up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, do you think, would you do an ADCC?
Oh no. If I got more comfortable with the leg stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's where
Yeah,
I'm
at this
at.
stage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I gotta go work. So yeah, I need have some
Same.
solid defense and recognition.
Mm-hmm. Same. Yeah, I want to, but I want to be comfortable. I don't want to be jumping in there and just going for it.
Yeah. Yeah, right, exactly. You could,
I
but big risk.
could. I know. I'd be tapping. I don't know. I'd be tapping early, but even then, like, I might just
They're
verbal
like, for the
tap.
glory.
I might just verbal tap from here on out. As soon as I feel something, tap to make sure like it's stopped. You know.
Yeah, the right. Hey, don't let them extend. That's right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, can't be
Nah,
wrecking
I
any
feel
more
that.
joints.
Nah, takes a minute. Heal them up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just straightening my swollen elbow.
Yeah, stretch it out.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, all right. What are we ready to get to our topic in Zen?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, in essence of post comp and competitions coming up and whatnot, our topic of the week for you all are or is going to be nerves to connection. Enlightened ones. Like what do you mean nerves to connection? And not just in competition in general, but as we talked about, people you experience with, the community, X, Y, and Z. So like competition nerves and using that energy to find some chaotic balance. So that's kind of where I was at, right? Of like moving, connecting those nerves and not trying to disconnect from the nerves, not trying to resist from those nerves, feeling all that energy that you feel. We said when you're looking at everybody, moms are yoked, pushing strollers and everything. And you're just like, I'm feeling everybody's like, and you said it several times. You could feel people's energy, but being able to
Mm-hmm.
hone in on that and find your own balance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's hard when you're surrounded by that many people with
Mm-hmm.
elevated energy. Like everybody's feeling that way. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I use it to my advantage, but it is kind of hard to maintain. Like just being in a place that's that big with that many people.
Yeah. Mhm. 'Cause it's yeah, you're managing your own stuff, then you're almost in a essence kind of like managing everybody else's, like, external stuff, and then how it's impacting you internally, so
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot going on, but said finding your balance, finding your center, that being able to use it and it not be used against you is really important. And also, we talk about those nerves to connection, feeding off of our teammates, feeding off of the good vibes and that locked in energy that you have with your teammates, your coaches. I felt like we had really like I really enjoyed our crew this year. I felt like we had a really good energy. Not that I haven't for the years like all years are different. Like, so there's no
Mm-hmm.
comparison. I'm just saying like I really liked what we had this year. I really like Matt and Heidi being those good energy. And I think we all fed off of that from one another.
Yeah. Yeah, I think everybody was pretty calm. Like we had wholesome family team vibes. Like just lifting
Mhm.
everyone up. And everybody was really cool
Yeah.
too. Like everybody kept their calm. Everybody was really patient and chill the whole weekend. It was a good crew. Like there wasn't any chaotic or crazy energy. We were all just ready to
Mm-mm.
do our own thing.
Yeah. And do our and be collectively. Yeah, it was great. So you gotta find like so that's how so you not only like we have those connections, but it just like strengthens those connections because we're chill, but we're also like being mindful about, everybody's diet, being mindful, hey, you staying hydrated, you want some snacks, like, hey, how's your leg? Like everybody was checking in on one another and support one another in our own collective and individual ways. And I felt like we all kind of had our individual times of random connection with each other, which is it's always nice.
Mhm. Yeah. And I think having a smaller group, like, allowed us to get closer in that way too. Like, just having less people there. Because before like, last year, I think we went with, what, like, 15 to 20 people? The past 2 years have been really big.
Yeah, we had a pretty big crew the last couple of years.
And then all of us stayed in the same hotel, and that was kind of fun too.
That was super nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks, Dan.
Appreciate you, Dan. Shout out. Um, yeah, it was great. I mean, so you have that. Also, another thing I said is like also sharing the vulnerability with each other too. You think about it, like I said, we're in competition mode, shared experience in the wins, shared experience with losses, being able to support one another and one of that. And whether or not you think you know it or not, you have these experiences and it does change your dynamic or strengthen your dynamic with your folks, your teammates, yourself for the better in the long run. So that's all those are always the top things that I really appreciate post Vegas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, same. Like everybody was there for each other's big dog energy, but everybody was also there
Mhm.
for like kind of sad dog energy too. You know, like it
Yeah.
was just nice.
Yeah. I was yeah, all the way, 10 out of 10. Awesome.
Yeah. And we're lucky because we do have a solid group. Like our gym's solid, our friend group's solid, our team's really solid. I think we're lucky in
Mhm.
that way. We don't have any
Super
crazy
lucky.
meathead dudes, you know?
No, don't need that energy. And we all like we're just all like different. We're all different ages. Like we all have our like if you we had like two generations kind of represented in that space, but all similar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that is kind of unique. Like we had 50-year-olds, 40-year-olds, 30-year-olds, and 20-year-olds.
Yeah. Every decade.
But we all are almost to the next decade. Not all of us, but some of us.
Yeah, that's true. Almost there. And then some
Me
just entered
me and
into their
Robin.
new decade.
Yeah.
One more year.
Mm, I know.
Yeah,
30 years young. It's coming.
that's right. Come on in. Come on into the 30s club. You're like,
Yeah. I got a year.
it's okay. Yeah.
I'll be ready.
So you will be ready. The other thing I was gonna say, as far as nerves to connection, is also connecting the lessons and gratitude back to the gym space. Like how to, and how we do that. Like, I appreciate the teammates. Very grateful for everybody in our and Sensei Matt and Heidi, and also again, I just think it tightens and just goes even deeper with kind of those experiences. So you're just grateful. I said grateful for our teammates, grateful for our gym. You have these experiences and you just take that right back to the gym and we spread that energy amongst our other teammates as well. I kind of feel like, it's kind of like that trickle down effect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, that makes me excited to get back into the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't
Tomorrow.
there. Yeah. Oh
Need to
yeah,
go
yeah.
get down.
Tomorrow. I wasn't there this morning for open mat, but I wonder if people could feel that energy change from those who were at open mat this morning. Like Nikki.
Yeah. Nikki dedicated out here. Getting it. So you have to ask her. And yeah, who all went to open mat this morning?
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you can think of for nerves to connection and topic of the week?
I think we covered a lot of it.
Yeah. All right. Sweet. Well, are you
All
ready
right.
for us to get into our Zen enlightened ones? Let's get anchored. Let's get grounded. Michaela's got our spirit frequency ready to go.
All right. I'm like nervous now to play this because I know I'm not like good at it.
It's okay.
Zen.
Okay.
Zen.
Yeah. I was feeling it.
Good.
Okay.
Nice.
Enlighten. Yes. Feel that energy. Get with yourself and know that we're anchored, we're grounded now, and we are ready to get into Zen, which is integrating spirits. That is our Zen for you all today, what we want to end on. And what do you mean? Well, segueing from the nerves to connection. How do we integrate the spirit, you know? So on the mats, you're alone. When you know, so when you're yes, you're warming up with your peeps, but then when you step out, you're in the bullpen, they call your name, it's you and the other person, the official, walking you out to your mat. So yes, you are alone. Sensei Heidi, Matt, Michaela, nobody can come out and save you. It's just you. And at the same time, you're carrying everybody else's energy, teammates, and all of that. And your coaches, and that connection is what integrates that spirit on the mat. So yeah, you might be physically alone, but we're all still connected and integrating that.
All right. Yeah, I feel
Yeah,
that.
like think about it. Yeah, like, so we were talking about, like, Fred, right? He had to go on a Saturday, but I would imagine, like, right, like, yeah, he's, "Hey, I just wanna go, that'd be nice," but also being able to, like, just watch us go Thursday and Friday, and him being able to use that energy, using, our wins, even our lessons from our losses and stuff, to take that with him on a Saturday. I know that was probably pretty impactful for him. I felt like for me going in on Thursday, I had my own stuff. I was working, working through that and doing my
Mhm.
meditation and all that good stuff. But I also felt the support and energy of my teammates, and felt that, like, it's almost like you just feel like you all are right there, but you're still on the shoulders. Like, I'm here, but I got everybody ground theory crew with me, but not in a pressure kind of way.
Yeah. Dang. But you're right. We do have all that energy on our backs because we roll together every week. And through that, we're
Hmm.
taking energy from our teammates and keeping that and using that. That's pretty awesome. Nice.
Yeah.
Like I'm getting it now.
Yeah, bam, right there. So it's like the underground, like the roots, like, right? It's just
Yeah.
like my individual spirit is going to connect to your individual spirit, and we're in this collective spirit as a ground theory crew and as a totality within Jiu-Jitsu Con and Masters, but in our microcosm of our ground theory crew, be it in our family. Like I said, we train with each other all the time, so it's like I know what Nikki's capable of. I know what you're
Mhm.
capable of. I know what your game, like, we know what each other's games is, and it's just nice to have that.
Yeah. Yeah. The visuals I just got is we're all growing our own trees, but all of our roots are intertwined. We're all growing together. We're all developing together.
Yes, we are. As you develop, I develop, right? As I develop, Dan, Robin develops, Nikki,
Mhm.
Fred, like, right? Everybody is developed. When I develop, everybody develops. You develop, everybody else develops. It's just the way it
Mhm.
goes.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, I loved watching Fred too, and all of us, we all know Fred's game. We all know the Kimura's coming. We all know he's trapping that arm. But all these old dudes he's competing against, they have no clue that's coming. So that's also kind of fun to
At
see and
all.
watch. Because we're like, yeah,
Mhm.
Fred, like play your game.
Oh, get it. Rip it off. Yeah, it's just lit. So, also, you know, being able to have reflection on your internal self by not only reflecting on technique, as we were talking about. Yeah, I looked at these matches. I still need to process, still raw. What do I need to tighten up? What can I sharpen up? But more so the humility, resilience, and joy that you get on the reflection of your internal self. That's, like I said, I always enjoy post competition, because it's like another one of those, like, yeah, I did that. Like,
Mhm.
at the end of the day, nobody can sit there and say, win or lose, whatever. I stepped on the mats and I did that. I was anxious or I was fearful or whatever that was, and I did that. Went in
Mhm.
head in. I lost or whatever, like, back in the gym the next week. I won, whatever, right? I'm back in the gym next week. And I think that that only builds your character internally, and it helps you do other things in life outside of jujitsu, helps you be a little more confident in other areas, be more humble, maybe in other areas needed, and find joy or sharpen or elaborate more on that joy in other areas.
Yeah. It's a journey. Like win or lose, like you're gonna
100.
learn something. Or it's gonna lead you to a different path. And that's what I like about it. Like what no matter what happens, like what you learn that day is gonna transform your game months down the road.
Mhm. Something.
Something. Yeah.
You didn't have that experience, right? Even though you competed the year before, the week before, whatever, you still didn't compete in 2025, that specific weekend, and that's a one and done experience, and you will never have that experience yet again.
Mhm. Yeah, and that experience is gonna lead me to have different experiences that I wouldn't have had if I didn't have the first initial experience.
That part, 100%. That part, yes. So, integrate your spirit, enlightened ones. Find whatever that looks like for that external coming into internal, lock those roots in, and go from there.
Yeah, our sequoias are growing strong. We got more sequoias added to
So,
the forest. Or maybe they were
ooh,
there the whole
really?
time, but now we're just all growing we
But
all
we just didn't know?
grew together.
Yeah, we did. And it's just stronger. I mean, it's
Mhm.
just the sequoias are sequoian. That's a word. They're do- they're doing their thing.
Yeah,
I was I had our quote for today somewhere in front of my face. Right in front of my face.
and now it's gone.
Pulling it up. I got it now.
Nice.
Yes. So, anything else to give to the people, the enlightened ones, this post Vegas and going into this week of this month of September?
See you on the mats.
See you on the mats. I'm here for it. So, enlightened ones, our quote to end the evening is going to be: you have to be able to center yourself to let all of your emotions go. Don't ever forget that you play with your soul as well as your body. Kareem Abdul Jabbar.
Dang. Our souls are affected by competing. I didn't even think about that.
Well, you play, right? We talked about disconnection. Don't be robotic. If you're robotic and disconnected, you're not being playful. If you're not being playful, you're not being creative. If you're not being creative, you can't ever reach balance and flow. And you're just doing the checkbox and not
Mhm.
actually within it. You're not with your spirit. So physically, I can be doing said thing, but where's my spirit at? And then the physicality is going to reflect where my spirit's at.
Mhm. Yeah, I just have never thought about my spirit before while competing. Dang. I
Now,
will
now I
now.
gave you something. Thanks. Yeah. So times two and light ones, let's hit you with that again. You have to be able to center yourself, to let all of your emotions go. Don't ever forget that you play with your soul as well as your body. Kareem Abdul Jabbar.
I like it.
Yeah. So get your spirit together, integrate that spirit, get those nerves to connection, and whatever that looks like as we get into this month of September and get closer to official fall season and
Yeah,
the
yeah.
best season around, Libra season. But we are still in Virgo season. Shout out to the Virgos and my partner Emily. Her birthday's coming up in a couple of weeks. Another
Nice.
Virgo.
Shout
We
out.
love our earth signs. Yep. So I don't have anything else. I don't think you have anything else for the evening. We're ready
Nope.
to lock in and chill. Time to eat now.
Mhm. Yeah, I might go get a burger.
I'm gonna have a leftover burger that my mom grilled. So
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, enlightened ones. Again, this is Deja,
This is Michaela. Peace.
and we will talk to y'all next time.